Very well, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about more stuff. Well, Ben White is in line to return to the England squad on Thursday for the World Cup qualifiers against Andorra and Hungary, according to Jacob Steinberg from Guardian. He says that Ben White did enough to grab the attention of the English boss, and he could be coming in for the next international break. We might have another international, another player going into international duty as well. Although I'm happy, but I'm pretty much sure I mean, come on, man. No. First of all, please, guys, agree with Arsene Wenger and stop this international break. And second of all, does not make any sense, man. I'd want our players to be in the club and take it to the next level this season itself. But let's see, that's still a big a big thing to talk about. So moving on, so EA Sports have actually released their FUT Team of the Week, and Emil Smith Rowe has actually been included into that. If you can see, Team of the Week, there we go. So the first name you can see is Costill, then Hauser, then Fofana, and of course Emil Smith Rowe has made to the team as well. So that's the crazy part of that's the thing. So that's crazy. Well, that's really great to see one of the Arsenal players being included in the Team of the Week for a change and for a wonderful performance in the North London derby. But moving on, so I'm now going to talk about Nicolas Saint-Maurice. Now he's known as the power coach. He has been helping people in Canada and UAE to reach their fitness and health goals. He's a former high-level athlete in sprints, football, ice hockey, and American football, but he has become renowned for helping elite athletes improve their explosiveness. Now, lots of football athletes, lots of rappers, football athletes like Karim Benzema, even William Saliba. The reason why I'm mentioning him in this episode is William Saliba was his client. If you have already seen, before going into the loan to Marseille, William Saliba went to a football, to a coach, a fitness coach, wherein he was actually seen doing all those explosive works. Doing all that weight training and stuff. So he actually opened up in a recent interview about the different kind of athletes, how 50 Cent, the rapper, also reached out to him. So there was this question in the interview. The question was, there's one person you haven't mentioned, and that's William Saliba. What is William's persona like, and how did you help him when he came to Dubai? He says, William is a very nice guy, very hardworking. We worked on a number of things such as speed, power. He's a big guy also, and he's also strong. When you're so young and you're big and strong, you aren't as quick as the smaller guys. We worked a bit on that, and he did really well. When I first saw him, I thought of Van Dijk because of his positions of play, and he has the right potential to make it far. I know a lot of young players. I can see that some get distracted when they come to Dubai. When he was working hard and he's got the right environment. William is humble and straight. Arsenal fans are annoyed right now because he's not at the club and he's doing really well in Marseille. But I think last season he missed some games on top of because of the pandemic. Saliba needs to play more and he will come good. He did not want to come to Arsenal and sit on the bench, and that's not his mentality. He wants to be playing for Arsenal. Next season he will make a solid case for himself. So even Trevor Chalobah came in as well to the wonderful coach. So that's the update about William Saliba. That's the insight. But more importantly, everyone should understand why William Saliba was sent to a club like Marseille, who are trying to fight for the Champions League spot from Ligue 1, and they're really doing well. So it's great that William Saliba is the reason why that's actually happening in the first place. So let's see, I'm completely positive about what's going to happen next season. While talking about more stuff, Arsenal's chances for getting Andre Onana has increased because Fabrizio Romano has recently opened up about Andre Onana has rejected contract offers from Ajax. Yes, he's rejected recent contract offers from Ajax. No extension at all. He's moving away from Ajax. That's completely 100% confirmed. Also, since we know that Bernd Leno might move away in January, so Arsenal are lining up 3 options for the goalkeepers. Number 1 on that list is of course Andre Onana. If Leno leaves, they need cover for Ramsdale. So reports claim that Andre Onana of Ajax remains on Arsenal's radar, and so is Neto from Barcelona. But Neto has just participated in 2 games for Barcelona because of course Marc-Andre ter Stegen is. You can't drop him, can you? But let's talk about more stuff. Let's talk about David Raya, because according to another source, Arsenal are interested to bring in David Raya from Brentford in goal. He's awesome, but I don't expect David Raya to be number two. Does not make any sense. However, the Spaniard is likely to be keen on playing regular football, a perk he already enjoys as a first choice keeper for Brentford. Also, that was the third option, but another option is that calling back Arthur Okonkwo for now. If they're not going to sign anyone, just need to call back Arthur Okonkwo so that, you know, at least there is a cover for Aaron Ramsdale. But let's see. Karl Hein, decent keeper. So one of the sources say that Preston North End have turned down an Arsenal legend in a manager hunt. So Sheffield, the report is that a former England and Arsenal legend has revealed, there's no name as such, but he has revealed that he applied for a number of vacant managerial positions over the past year, including Preston North End and Swansea City, but they all got rejected according to the news. So sad to see that. But moving on, another update about Dusan Vlahovic. But as I already mentioned, the president of Fiorentina has opened up about that La Viola has offered him a new contract, and that contract is crazy. Rocco Comiso, Fiorentina president, has said that I do not know if he will sign. We are calm. We have been working on for it for months. One day we are positive, others less. But I'm neither positive nor negative now. What I say is that it would be the largest figure ever given to a Fiorentina player. I already mentioned this, including Batistuta and Rui Costa. He's taking a big risk. I told him we offered him a 5-year contract at 40 million euros gross, which is somewhere around 135k a week. He says that I was working a year to take what it would take in 2 or 3 days. I don't know where it came with this football. I'm annoyed a little bit, yes. Fiorentina is not just Vlahovic, the group is there and we want to keep it focused. So Tottenham, Arsenal, a lot of clubs really interested in Dusan Vlahovic. If he does not sign a new contract, Fiorentina have to take whatever they get for the player or risk on losing him for a free transfer, which is a really bad thing to see in 2021 for one of the prized assets for La Viola. So it's really sad to see the players holding hostage. They're holding the club hostage. Talking about Yannick Bolasie has delivered a 9-word Instagram verdict for Granit Xhaka's injury. We all know that Granit Xhaka has been sidelined for months now because of the medial collateral ligament damage. So only rest and rehabilitation will work his case now. So Yannick Bolasie already, Sky Sports actually came up with the news on Instagram. So Yannick Bolasie reacted to that. He says, "Peak, he's been class, time for Sambi X party." So respectful, and in terms of, Yannick Bolasie is actually looking at the future at the moment. And that's the best thing to do right now. I think great to see Yannick Bolasie is being awesome with that. But Kanu thinks there's a player that Arsenal reportedly was supposed to sign. He's a superstar. We are just talking about Victor Osimhen. So, of course, already mentioned that Italian journalist Paolo Pargigia already opened up about how Arsenal were really close to sign Victor Osimhen when Napoli pounced on him. So here's what Kanu spoke to All Nigeria Soccer. He says, "If I ask you in Italy who is the best player there," Kanu said, "Victor Osimhen is doing fantastically well. If he keeps on doing it and keeps on doing it, definitely. And we have other players who are doing well, but I think for now, presently, he's one on top." Come on, Arsenal, if you're watching this, please keep an eye on Victor Osimhen, man. He's been crazy this season. I'm not going to say last season he was bad, but last season he was more in a supportive role for Insigne, lots of other players, he was really being supportive. But this season, it's been different. Luciano Spalletti has got the best out of him. And it's really great to see that. So, some Arsenal fans want Jack Wilshere to replace Granit Xhaka. Okay. So, let me read out some tweets. One of them tweeted out that time to give Jack Wilshere a contract until the end of the season. Can use him at the base of the midfield in Xhaka's absence. Another one said, "I wish they'd bring Jack Wilshere back permanently. I miss his smiling face." Google that. Another one said, "Is he already training with team? Give him a pay by game contract." Another one said, "Bring Jack Wilshere back. Give the man a contract." Sign Wilshire. Another one says, I reckon it's time we give our boy Jack Wilshere a call for old time's sake. A pay-as-you-play contract could be very smart business. Another one said Wilshere is a better player. There is no brainer. Signing Jack Wilshere back is a no-brainer. Okay. All right. I'm not going to react to that. I'm just going to say thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you don't enjoy it, hit that dislike button and let me know in the comments. And of course, still open to your opinions if you want to be a part of IGFC 22 or 2022. That's what it is. Okay. Let me know in the comments and what position would you like to play? What kind of attributes you want to have your player? You would want a player to have. Let me know in the comments. I'll pick the best ones and include them in the playing 11. IGFC next week. Cheers.